see we're on Grand Parkway 99. Everyone's passing me, but I am not even going slow. And we are headed up to Conroe, so we're going to get on I-45 here shortly. And obviously I'm bringing you along with me today, and we are in the Jeep, and it's a little bit loud, but we still have not taken the RV out of the driveway, which means the Tesla is borderline dead, and I do not have enough time to charge it, so my husband is going to do it this morning after he takes Lincoln and Ninja. So we are on the road. We are doing Lake Conroe area, so Conroe is a city, and we are doing the Woodlands. So we have 2 houses in Conroe, and we have 3 houses in the Woodlands for 2 different buyers, and so we're going to be able to see 2 different price points today, which I'm excited about. So we're going to be around this $650,000 price point, and we are going to be right under $1 million in the Woodlands. So real estate everywhere, but really in the Woodlands has risen a lot lately, so this will be interesting if you've ever watched any of the older videos. This is practically $1 million budget, and it will be fun to show you the difference from the old $1 million budget to the new $1 million budget. These houses, they hand selected, I think are really nice, so I still think you're going to be impressed. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Both of these clients, they didn't pop out of nowhere, but their timeline moved up, so that's always fun for me when people are buying before they anticipated buying. And these first 2 people are pilots, which I think is super cool, and the other people, I've helped them buy 2 or 3 properties already in and around the Woodlands, so in Montgomery County. So I know them really well, and they're super nice, and they've been big supporters of my business, and I'm pretty sure I met them off of YouTube. So super nice people. Everyone I've helped lately has been incredibly nice, and I've been incredibly lucky. I think everyone's just on fire today. Like, every single person is passing me. That's very rare. We are running into a paint pan and some traffic up there, but I am 6 minutes early, so I should be fine. But I will take you along I-45, and I will show you around these different neighborhoods, and hopefully I'll get to show you some of the homes. And I have a lot planned. I've been uploading a lot on the channel lately, which I'm really proud of myself for being able to do. 𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗔𝗏 just ended, so my kids have been in theater non-stop lately, and soccer is crazy, and Lincoln's schedule is crazy, and my dad being in town, and this week we have their like little track and field day, so it's never ending with the kids. But I am always happy when clients call me up, even on short notice, to show them houses. So I wrote a contract. I'm getting someone under contract today, so it's one of the houses I showed y'all. It's being featured on HGTV, which is so cool because Jordan featured it first, which is fun. It is in my last vlog, my Magnolia and Katie vlog, and this vlog is obviously Conroe and the Woodlands, and maybe I'll get some lunch. Oh, I forgot to, I normally pack a protein drink when I'm going to be gone the whole day, and I expect I'll be able to pick up the kids from school today. Yesterday I missed it, but yesterday I did not miss it. Oh, actually, did I? No, I did not. But I did show a whole bunch of houses yesterday, and I did a lot of filming yesterday. I took Lincoln to the park, so all of those are up on the channel and on social media and whatnot. So we've been having a lot of fun lately. I needed some downtime yesterday. The week before was crazy, and I've been sick for 2 weeks. I'm not contagious or anything, but I've been keeping it on the down low because being sick is gross. But everyone I know has like these allergies going on. I don't know if that's 100% what mine was, but not contagious. No one in my house has anything near what I had, but 2 weeks being sick, it was really hard on me. But I am almost 100% back.
In 2 miles, take the I-45 north exit toward Dallas.
So maybe you can hear that on film a tiny bit. I've been trying not to film if I don't feel well, but I'm feeling pretty good, and this traffic isn't horrible. Everyone's braking, but we haven't had a lot of stoppage, which is good. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It should be a great temperature later on today. Right now I'm wearing a sweater, but I packed a t-shirt with me. So the first people I've never met before, so I'm dressed a tiny bit nicer, and then I know the sweater will get too hot for later on today, and I will change. So there is that on the floor. That shirt fell down. this is the beach Jeep. I've told you all about the beach Jeep. It is very messy. I am not in control of this car right now. Yeah, it's messy, but I've been using my hiking backpack lately. It's so pretty. We went to Sedona and everything. If you don't follow my personal Instagram, you really should. It's at 𝗤𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏. I have been posting the most amazing photos this like late summer, early spring. We've traveled a decent amount. My kids had a week off in February and a week off in March, so been a lot of fun. But you probably didn't show up to hear me chit chat. I will catch y'all when I get on 45 and I'm driving through the Woodlands, and then I'll catch you when I'm getting off of I-45 and driving through Conroe. So, love y'all. Bye. So we are coming up on the infamous Woodlands Parkway exit. I have read the history on this exit. This exit took a long time to finally get approved. I wish I had this. I wish I had the dates exactly memorized, but once they built this ramp, it was huge for the Woodlands. So that's Woodlands Parkway. Next is Lake Woodlands. You can also access Research Forest from the next exit. This exit is 1 lane. The next exit is 2 lanes, which is cool. When the Woodlands was built, these 2 buildings that you're seeing on the left did not exist. They would have been too tall. The tallest buildings were the treetops, essentially. Maybe a tiny bit taller, but they had height restrictions when the Woodlands was built. And there also used to be a billboard here saying the Woodlands Mall coming soon for like 10-20 years, and it deterred a lot of big brands from going into Greenspoint Mall, which is the mall behind us. So the Woodlands is super pretty. If you've never been to the Woodlands before, I highly recommend it. The waterway is fantastic. It runs this way and then back, and then even that way a tiny bit. You can walk along a good portion of the waterway, and then you can boat inside of it. You can kayak. We have swans. We have elliptical water machines that are really neat. So the next shopping center you come upon, so here is, I think is it Pinecroft Shopping Center. That's like the main Target. There's a Target also in the back of the Woodlands. There's a Target a couple exits down on the left in Grand Central Park. That's really nice. There is, so we have Shenandoah up here on the right. There's another shopping center down here on the right that has a new movie theater in it. We have tons of movie theaters in the Woodlands. My favorite one is in the Audrey. I love the food in Audrey's and highly recommend checking it out. So Shenandoah is a really nice shopping center. It starts at this Home Depot, and then you see like all the pretty buildings, like the peaks there. Shenandoah is mostly on the left side of the road, a little bit on the right. It's just like this tiny little city surrounded by the Woodlands, because the Woodlands is 100% on every side of it. This exit 242, I use this a lot. The college is here, Nordstrom Rack, and Five Below, and DSW, and TJ Maxx. Tons of good shopping, Old Navy. And then we have the hospital hub up here. So this 242 and I-45 is the hospital hub. We have Harper's Preserve up here on the right. Mia's Table. Red Lobsters. There's Starbucks everywhere, but there's a Starbucks. So the Shenandoah Water Tower back there. Papados and Papacitos. This is that new marketplace. It's called Metro Park Square, and that's with the movie theater. There are tons of neighborhoods out here to the east. I think Evergreen is out here, Artavia or Octavia, whatever you want to call it. The bike land is the best bike place. Adriatic Cafe is one of my favorite Italian restaurants. I don't think that location is open. Highly recommend it. There's one a little south of us, and there's one in Tomball, and there's one in Katy. BMW is over there. So here's the hospital hub. You have the Texas Children's Center. You have St. Luke's, and you have Methodist on the right. So we're starting to pass all of the Conroe exits. So there is a loop running around Conroe.
Take exit 87B toward Wilson Road.
So they start up here, and obviously there are lots of exits. So you have Loop 3000
exit 87B, then merge onto North Freeway Service Road.
Yeah, so 105 has tons of restaurants all the way down. That's how you get to the south side of the lake. There's salt grass. You have a Buc-ee's a ways up here. That's a Buc-ee's sign. This Heritage Museum.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Wilson Road.
Popular Golden Corral. So 55 miles north, you can get to Buc-ee's. Quick trip
At the light,
right here.
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Wilson Road.
We are on Longmire Road. And I think we're coming up on the backside of the high school. You can see they're adding on the growth that's happening in Conroe.
Turn right onto Longmire Road.
It's always difficult to fit a high school in the middle of a city. Typically,
Continue
as
on
high schools
Longmire
grow, they
Road
go to
for
the
1
edge of the
mile.
City, but this one is very important. In college, I nannied and babysat out here on the lake. It was a ton of fun. I nannied for 2 different families. One had twins, I think, and one just had 1 daughter. And the parents either worked from home or worked out of the house or something like that. So here's the north side of the loop. We are headed into Greystone Hills. I think I've driven around this neighborhood once inside of a vlog for y'all, but I don't think I've ever done a drive.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Park Boulevard.
Park Boulevard. I like that this is a really wide road. I don't think it was always this wide.
Turn right onto Park Boulevard.
So Greystone Hills. They also
In a quarter
have
mile, turn left onto Greystone Hills Drive.
an on-site elementary school at the front of the neighborhood, which is nice. I love the trees. The canopy it makes is so pretty. So there's the first little turnoff. There's sidewalks running throughout.
Turn left onto Greystone Hills Drive, then your destination will be on the right.
So here's the clubhouse and the swimming pool and the park. I'll do a loop inside of the park. I like their pool because they have like a cute little spiral.
Your destination is on the right.
Super nice. So this is the house I'm about to show right next to the park, which is super cool. Let's drive around Ridgeview Forest. Beautiful homes. Look how pretty the house is. The trees are just the right amount of maturity. Lots of stone in this neighborhood. Oh, 3 loose puppy dogs. Oh, somebody's gonna be missing y'all. So you do have some hills in the neighborhood, so you are going to see some retaining walls. Price point in here, you're gonna see high 300s to probably 800s. You're not too far from the lake. Quality build. A lot of these houses were built in the 2000s. I hate when there's a glare. So many reflections on my car today. Oh man. But again, probably the hilliest neighborhood we have in Conroe. Lots of cul-de-sacs. There's one to the right. Lots of brick and stone all throughout the neighborhood. Manicured yards. Oh, they have steps. How cute is that? This takes me back to the main road. It's pretty. Lots of steps. Go this way. So some of these houses are built really high up onto the little hill. That guy's walking his dog. The glare is pretty bad this morning. Sorry about that. Cleaning her yard. I would say you have lots of different age ranges in this neighborhood. You have lots of families. So this road you've already seen, so I'm gonna turn off the camera, but beautiful homes in here. The trees, I mean, if you like to live among the trees, this is a really good neighborhood for it. If you like topography, this is a really good option. Probably the best one that I can think of if you want, you know, some good exercise and you're taking your walks and your bike rides. So the school's over there. Lots of cul-de-sacs, the sidewalks, and you have amenities, which is great. Good range on price point. Since we just met, I talked up a storm and I did not film any part of that house, but people are still living there. It was amazing. The laundry room was the nicest laundry room I've ever seen. The house was so beautiful. I loved it. They have tons of little kids and dogs and it had so much life in it. I hope they pick it. I just drove by like the cutest shopping center, but I was on the phone with my husband. Oh, there's a humongous house over there. An acreage for sale. Okay, so I'm going to film the next house. I'm going to try to not talk so much. The next house is new construction, and I believe it's right off of this road. So we're going a little farther north. So this is 3083. I don't think I've ever gone on this road or this neighborhood, so with y'all anyways. There's a lot of really big houses on this street. It's really nice. I love the painted, like the schmear, the German schmear on the brick. I feel like this is like the back of the Woodlands. No, that's not. I feel like we're getting close to the Woodlands Hills though. This tree line reminds me. Wow, some really nice houses. So this is Wedgwood. Oh, I wish I had time to drive around Wedgwood. City of Conroe, established in 1904. Horses. Some really cool houses out here. Super peaceful, just the farther out of the city you get. Holy cow, 496 acres with a school across the street. That is just screaming for a brand new neighborhood. 500 acres, y'all. Crazy. White Oak Manor. Here's a new neighborhood coming soon. So there's the middle school. They are definitely building houses around this. New middle school.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Longmire Way.
You can see down to the lake. How pretty it is out here.
Turn
So we're turning on.
Can-
Had to stop. So Longmire on Lake Conroe. I feel like there's a gated section and a not gated section. The tree is beautiful. Let's see. 𝗦𝗣𝗥𝗜𝗡𝗚. If I remember correctly, I thought there was a gate up here on the left somewhere. Could be wrong. Heritage Reserve, not gated.
in 1,000 feet, turn left to stay on Longmire Way.
I'm a sucker for a white picket fence. Oh, they have a horse. They have 2 horses.
Turn left to stay on Longmire Way.
It's an interesting house.
Continue for 1 mile.
Nice wooded lot. So I think I told you already, but this is new construction. Just like a normal neighborhood with normal sized lots. Oh, we found it. I was right. White Oak Ranch is in here. White Oak Ranch, which is gated. We have a sidewalk on the left. There's another gated section on the right. That's Watercrest. on Lake Conroe. We made it. So still some empty lots in here. Ooh, really nice pool. Looks like they had a double lot. Finding some more hills. So I'm guessing this bumps up to Watercrest. There's the water from the lake. So Watercrest is on the right. Bay Landing. I think that's a section of Watercrest. I love old trees. They make me happy. Oh, blue bonnets. So these all bump up to the canal. Oh, the lake. I get to show y'all the lake. Holy cow, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. The lake is one of my favorite things ever. And the beach.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Longmire Circle.
Person first, and then a beach person, and then a lake person. Rivers are nice because they're not salt water, and you can kayak sometimes, and you can walk in them sometimes. If they're
Turn right onto Longmire Circle, then your destination will be on the left.
trees in here, down there, really pretty. Typically, you see the trees closer to the water.
Your destination is on the left.
Only negative thing is the laundry room. The lighting in here is amazing. Staircase is awesome. The kitchen is fabulous. Backyard. Oh. All the closets are so nice. It's crazy. So my clients really liked the house you did not see. It had tons of character and the neighborhood was so hilly and it was right next to the park and the pool, and there's an elementary school on site, and so they really like the first house. So I'm not sure if they're ready to pull the trigger, but they are super close and I'm really excited for them. So I am driving down League Line Road. Oh, there's Dominion Ridge, and we have the city of Panorama Village on the left, but we're driving down League Line Road. We are headed to the Woodlands. I am 30 minutes away from the first house in the Woodlands. I think I'm going from the back to the front, so I'm going to the farthest house away, and I'll work my way towards the front. I think I'm only going to about the middle, but work my way towards the front, and I have a phone call that I'm going to make in about 20 minutes, and then I will show y'all those 3 houses I'm super excited about. And there's White Oak Landing, another entrance to Panorama Village, and they do have a golf course and club in the neighborhood. So what's ahead of me when we get over the hill,
in a quarter mile, turn right onto North Freeway Service Road.
And oh, there's 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. So this is 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 Reserve, I believe. It's gated. And then we also have 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 a little bit behind me. It is, I don't believe it's, oh yeah, it's gated. Pretty sure it's gated. Anyways, 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, fabulous neighborhood.
Turn right onto North Freeway Service Road.
There is Cracker Barrel on the right. So like downtown Conroe is way yonder.
Continue on North Freeway Service Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Like 7, 8, 9 exits that go into Conroe. Some churches out here, and the hospital. I mean, it's still an outlet mall, but it's not as popular anymore.
In a quarter mile, use the left lane to take the I-45 South ramp.
I wonder, did I pass? I'm trying to think if Grand Central Park is still up here. Can't remember if I passed Grand Central Park or not.
Use the left lane to take the I-45 South ramp.
It's a really popular master plan community with great proximity to...
Continue on I-45 South for 8 miles.
It's really beautiful. I've featured it a lot on the channel. They have really nice commercial. So we are coming up on Highway 105. So Grand Central Park will be a wee bit on the right where the 336 loop is. So I feel like we got pretty close to it earlier. I just didn't capture it on film. Oh, there's a park, the Candy Cane Park. They have a really good public swimming pool there that you have to pay for, but it's really nice. So this is what we were at a second ago with the Target and the Home Depot and such. Tons of really good restaurants down in Conroe on the lake. We have 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is my favorite, but there are so many options. There's the courthouse and such that direction, and there's the Montgomery County Public Library. And I'll catch y'all when I get off and I start driving through the Woodlands. I'm going to show y'all up. I'm coming up on Grand Central Park. So here's the commercial hub, Kroger, Marshall's, Home Goods, Dick's Sporting Goods, Ross, DSW, Petco, Michaels, Five Below, Ulta, Burlington, Chick-fil-A, Whataburger. They have a ton of model homes that you can tour. I think they have 13 or so. They have a 13-acre amenity center, dog park. There's a new Hyatt coming. That's nice. There is tons of commercial over tons of land left for development. It keeps going and going and going. So it was the old Boy Scout campgrounds. There are 2 lakes in the neighborhood, one that's manicured and one that is all natural looking. And it's a really cool place to walk and relax. And they have the pool, the dog park, and a handful of parks. There's another furniture store that's newer. And then we are coming up on 1488, which takes you into Magnolia. And this is I-45, and we're getting really close to the Woodlands. So the exit it has me taking is 1488. So this is the north side of the Woodlands. There's a spot right here that has, is it the boiler room? Yeah, the boiler room, which they have really good crawfish. So gas station, McDonald's, a handful of apartment complexes. Off of 1488, behind these trees on my left, is the neighborhood of Stillwater. I feel like they have a few more new construction houses left, but that neighborhood is borderline built out. And then we are in the the state forest, 𝗦𝗣𝗥𝗜𝗔𝗏 State Forest. So all these trees around us are forest trees. There are a couple spots where you can hike. There is some on the left and some on the right. I've only done the ones on the left up here. I've never done the ones on the right. So we have the Texas A&M Forest Service District Office here, which is kind of cool. I've seen them, so there's people walking through there right now. So that's where I've never walked before, because they do burn underbrush, and I think the day I was up here, it was not nice, but that was a while ago. I think I've walked a couple times and I've biked before. I think it's nicer to walk than bike. It's not really mountain biking topography. Some water features going throughout the park. And then, hello, not the forest. Woodson's is really good. There's tons of commercial restaurants, place. Nothing ever lasts really long in that building right there. As you can see, there is no sign up there, but there's one down below. That Adventure Kids Play Care is really nice. You can, oh, the sushi bar too. You can do drop off, like by the hour daycare there, which is great. I did that once when Lincoln was really little. There are a couple apartments here that are really nice. I have had clients do, I think, a 3-month lease in those apartments before. On the right, we have Jacobs Reserve, Carriage Hills, and I think that's it. Trying to think what else is up here. We will start seeing the Woodlands on the left here in a little bit. The entrance is really pretty. I don't know if I'll be able to capture it, depending on how many cars drive past us. There's a Jacobs Reserve. It was built by D.R. Horton. And then Carriage Hills is back there as well. Oh, 𝗏𝗏 is up here, I believe. On the left in a little bit. That is a 55 plus master plan community that's owned by the Woodlands. Or it's in the Woodlands, I mean. 𝗏𝗏 is also in Cross Creek Ranch. There are a handful of 𝗏𝗏 communities around Houston. My favorite 55 plus communities are going to be Bonterra. They have a whole bunch of those. And I love, actually it might be Bonterra in Cross Creek Ranch, but there's a whole bunch of 𝗪𝗪 and 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏, and then there are some new ones by Caldwell. So in the Highlands, and I think Caldwell Ranch. I might be wrong about 𝗪𝗪. I'm not seeing it. There's Teslas in there. I didn't know that. That's brand new. There used to be a grocery store, but there are so many really nice H-E-Bs around here that other grocery stores sometimes struggle. So we have seen some grocery stores close in the Woodlands. I would guess 3, maybe 4 have closed in the Woodlands, just because the H-E-Bs are so nice. And we've gotten a whole bunch popping up on the outskirts of town. I think the 𝗪𝗪 is off of 242. I think I'm mistaken. And we're on 1488 right now. So there is some commercial left here to be developed. There used to be a sign here, but I have not seen anything lately. Let's see here. This might show something. Nope. See, there's a sign for future commercial, but there used to also be one on the other side of the road. And those signs are green and like burgundy, that's the Woodlands. Those are their signs, and they have this like little leaf thing. So here's one of the nice H-E-Bs. This is real fun land to walk if you have a dog. Car wash, Jiffy Lube, Specs, bank, haircut place, Burger King, more restaurants. That foot spa is my favorite place to get a foot massage. And here's H-E-B. Gone there a couple times, but there's another one up here, I think on the right. Yeah. That place is really good. That ice cream and cookies. I feel like they built one close to my house too. Dennis Orthodontics, UPS, cleaner, gas station. H-E-B has gas for $2.99. We've seen the gas go up lately. Super frustrating. We just passed ASI Gymnastics. That's really popular. More restaurants, a pet store, pizza place, fit kitchen meals, gas station, gun range. So the next master plan community on the right is Foster's Ridge. It's back there about 8 or so minutes. There's a movie theater here on my right. Lots of really yummy coffee shops are around here. Golden Hour. There's some restaurants. Gas station. The best restaurants are probably in that shopping center. You have Good Charlie's, and you have Tapped, you have Citizens Grill. There, is it a crepe place? There's another coffee shop in there, World's Burgers. I'm trying to think what's the dessert in there. Yeah, 555 Crepes, Coffee and Tea. Oh, I was right. There's 𝗪𝗪. I hate when I second guess myself. So we just passed 𝗪𝗪. There's a couple apartment complexes around here. Oh, it's really pretty. So if you keep going farther, like a ways, we'll run into Audubon. So price point, high 300s to $1 million. 15 model homes. The Woodlands First Baptist Church, that's our north campus. Stone and turf. We had storage units back behind me before I turned on the camera. Here's Woodland Landings. They rebranded. I don't recognize that name. First Financial Bank, a pawn shop, Tropical Cafe, street tacos. Now we're getting close to Target, Kroger. A little bit farther is another H-E-B. You go even farther, there's a brand new H-E-B on the left. So there's 3 H-E-Bs on this road. Let's see. It's either Home Depot or Lowe's is up here. I feel like it's a Home Depot. But Starbucks, tons of more restaurants up here. This little barn place, that's new. They used to have something else in it. Barbecue grill people. there. Are the food trucks still back here? I'm trying to find the food trucks. There used to be some food trucks. Let's see. There's a Sonic. It is a Home Depot, Denny's, Aldi's. It's a really good kolache shop in there, Karma Kolache. They have like 4 or 5 or so around Houston. I love Karma Kolache. They have a scalloped potato one that is cheesy and to die for. Tailgaters is out here, 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏's, Salada. There's a really cool like bar-ish type place with like a pickleball court tucked back here. Pretty much everything is out here. Public storage, Papa John's. So if you turn right, that will take you to, you have Wood Forest, you have a Waze, you have Fairwater. I see Subway, I see a clock shop, pet clinic, oil change, Chipotle. Here's where the Target, Chick-fil-A and everything is, and Starbucks is in the corner. Banks everywhere. There's Kroger, Wingstop, Little Caesars, H&R Block. So Magnolia is straight, Tomball is to the left, Montgomery and Conroe are to the right. And I have been stuck behind this guy forever, and he has made me late. Walgreens. So my grandparents just lived down that street. It was like the second time I've been around here in the last 3 days and haven't gotten to see them. Ross, TJ Maxx, PetSmart. There's a good Mexican restaurant on the right. Car wash. Oh, I want to go around you guy. Let's see here. Taco Bell. Pizza Hut, Jason's Deli. That's brand new, that's nice. Looks like it's gonna be a bake. Westwood. So this is exactly where we were the other day. This is Magnolia. So in the last vlog, this is pretty close to where I ended it. I know I showed y'all my dinner when I got home. So the Woodlands is just to my left. So back behind here is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏. So they have a fantastic farmers market on Saturdays in there. I took y'all down that road, I think. Bear Branch Junior High is right here. We're pretty close to the elementary school. More commercial development will happen right here. And then behind here is Sterling Ridge. Sterling Ridge was second to last village to be constructed. Creekside Park was the last one, but they had some new construction in both of these. You have the golf course going through here. You're pretty close to the Carlton Woods. So Creekside Park Village is a ways ahead to the left. So you have to go left to get to it, but it's a little bit ahead. It's so bright out, it's hard to see it, but there we are at the back of the Woodlands. And we're sitting at a red light. Ooh, it's green. Woodlands Parkway. This runs all the way to I-45. So from the front to the back, it used to not take as long as it does now, but you're looking at more closer to 20 minutes. So there's a really nice Walmart back here. I really like the Walmart back here. And there are restaurants and shopping hiding all behind these trees right now. So if you've never been to the Woodlands, know that it is hidden behind the trees. So like all right there is commercial, and you can kind of see into it. There is another H-E-B out here to the right, and I feel like there's a Kroger, one Kroger. I feel like the rest of them shut down. There's 1 or 2 Krogers left in the Woodlands. I'm pretty sure the rest of them shut down. sweater, although I have no idea what the temperature is right now. So we turned right onto Craftwood. I love showing people the Woodlands during the spring and the summer because it's so beautiful. So all these little names. Oh, there's a little park. So that's Bryce Branch. See how cute the park is? It's shaded. There's a pavilion, bike rack, super nice. Barnes Brook. All these little enclaves, like the little signs, are just cutesy little names. No real bearing on anything. It's all the Woodlands Township. It's inside of a village, and then each house is inside of a little enclave. But see the sidewalk? So there are trails going on every main road like this, so you could traverse all around the Woodlands with the trails. There are so many miles of trails in the Woodlands. Art and another park. Cause Park. A lot of people decorate for the holidays, the signs in front of the neighborhood. It's a really nice park. I'm gonna turn right. Call, and I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Just finished my phone calls. There's the house. My client is like right behind me, so I'm gonna jump out.
That person would say, I'm gonna round it up.
You're gonna round it up. The porch is so cute. Inside of that house was not nice enough. I should have showed y'all the backyard though. The backyard was nice. That was the reason why we went to go look.
Turn left onto 𝗦𝗣𝗥𝗑𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
stopped us. And anyways, it was interesting. So next, there's another park in here. That's one of my favorite things about the Woodlands is all of the parks. So we're in the village of Sterling Ridge right now.
In half a mile, at the traffic circle, continue straight to stay on Sterling Ridge Drive.
Going to a traffic circle, y'all. There is Carlton Woods, their gate. Turned out to be such a nice day. I believe we're headed into Cochrane's Crossing. So this is Kirkendall. I'm on Lake Woodlands. To my right is Woodlands Parkway. There's a whole bunch of shopping centers at that intersection. And this is our last house of the day. I have not eaten lunch, and so I am feeling a little antsy right now, but I'm excited to see this final house. I love being close to the front of the Woodlands. My grandparents used to live in East Shore, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of the Woodlands, and we're inching our way that direction. There's just so much to do. I think my favorite feature of a community is walkability. So if you ever ask me what my favorite neighborhoods are, they're going to be ones, this is my turn. They're going to be ones with walkability all day long. So Sugarland and Sienna and Cinco Ranch and the Woodlands and Bridgeland, Grand Lake, Seven Meadows, Cross Creek Ranch. There are some more. I'm trying to think of some of my favorites. I think those are like my top favorites. I love this pond. This is Hidden View Pond Park. More trees. I think this next house is painted white. It's gonna be a cute one. Oh, there's a swing in the front yard right there. So we are checking out this house. The shower is pretty. The rooms are so small. We forgot to look. My clients decided that was not the house for them, so I think we're kind of back at square one. They didn't see anything they loved for one reason or another. So we are still house hunting, and yeah, I think that house was just a wee bit overpriced. I understand they did a flip, but there's just not money in flips anymore, unfortunately. Like, renovate and hold, lease it out. That's really your only option if you want to buy and try to make money after a renovation. Sylvan Forest. It's so funny to see the differences between pocket parks today and 40 years ago, 30, 40 years ago. So I'm headed home. I don't think I'm stopping anywhere on my way home. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's and I never go to Trader Joe's, so I think I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's real quick. I'm pretty sure I'm close to it. I made it to Trader Joe's. Successful Trader Joe's trip. I think that's the most I've ever bought there before, unless I was like buying a gift for someone. Or maybe, I don't know. I used to shop there a lot 11 years ago. I got lots of stuff for the kids mostly, but a couple things for me I'm excited about. Okie doke. So I'm gonna try this herb mixed nuts and this protein bar. So yeah, this will hold me over until dinner. Edward is making me fried fish. I don't know what kind of fish, but I'm beyond excited because fried fish is like my favorite thing in the whole world. But bye, Trader Joe's. So I just passed Carlton Woods at Creekside, and I'm coming into the village of Creekside. So this section is called 𝗕𝗏𝗏, There's a gated portion with its own little amenities in there. There's our handy dandy trail and sidewalk. Oh my gosh, bluebonnets again. I feel like you never see bluebonnets in the city. It makes me so happy. They finally finished the sidewalk. Really excited about the sidewalk being finished. You used to have to just walk in the grass because it didn't go all the way through. Tons of new shopping centers. If you watch my videos regularly, you've seen some of this, but for those of you that are new that have stuck with me this long, I'm sure we're like 40 minutes in, but I'm going to give you a tiny bit of Creekside Park. This village is huge. There are so many houses here. I like the houses as close to the village center as possible, but what's on my left and my right and on the other side of this to the left is the village center. So you have commercial running all throughout here. I never see police officers. That's funny. Not blow through the yellow light. So that is one of the newest portions right there. And there's a movie theater in there, coffee, handful of restaurants. And then the H-E-B is in the middle. So we have H-E-B right here. There's like 3 coffee shops, I think, over here. We are lacking a Starbucks. There is not a Starbucks over here, but a little bit farther south, there is a Starbucks, like by Auburn Lakes, Augusta Pines. There's actually multiple Starbucks. I'm trying to think. There's one on Gosling. We're on Kirkendall right now. There's one on my right, eventually one on my left on Kirkendall. But you can't really see it, but there's all that. And then there's the H-E-B. And then there's a big town center, like town green over there. Village Green Gas. There's a Walgreens. There are a handful of banks, and there's automotive right there. And then they're getting ready. This is a school zone, so I have to put my phone away, but they're getting ready to develop this. But the town green has like its own splash pad. It's really cool. So there are multiple on-site elementary schools and a middle school, and then you get bused to the high school. But let me get through the neighborhood. So, Creekside Park. Holy cow. This is the best protein bar I've ever had. I had another one that rivals this when I was in Sedona. And there's one store in Texas that sells it in Houston. It's in the Woodlands. I can't remember where it is, but it's called a True Bar. That was stinking amazing, but this is legit, y'all. The other one's probably a little bit healthier. This, oh, it's so good. So there's a neighborhood Walmart back here. So we have officially passed Creekside. There's some of it not behind here, but behind that neighborhood. There's a portion that runs all the way to the 3rd light up there. We have Augusta Woods, Augusta Pines, Auburn Lakes, all these neighborhoods. Auburn Lakes is a little farther, but tons of restaurants. There's an Aldi's right here. You keep going. There's a Kroger on the left. You keep going. Eventually, you'll see another H-E-B. But there's always a grocery store nearby. So much commercial because all the people need it, right? I have made it home and I am going to do some computer work and then go pick up the kids from school. Love y'all. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll talk to you soon. All of my contact information is down below. Bye.